I'm Kate McQueen. I'm a principal with Offutt Kerman. I am a chair of our family law group. So in terms of just the general family law cases, I help people with divorces, negotiating separation agreements, dealing with custody issues, dealing with financial and support issues, helping people figure out what to do about a business. Perhaps both spouses are involved in running the business, and then how does that work after the divorce? Or, for instance, I was talking to someone who they want to make sure that their children and grandchildren are provided for, but once you have a divorce, it looks very different with how you accomplish that goal. And so I work with our estate and trust attorneys here to try to set up trust or go about accomplishing the same goal for protecting future generations in a way that also allows to protect both parties when they're no longer a marital unit. Dealing with those issues, you also deal with, okay, how do we make decisions for our kids moving forward? How do we make sure that their expenses are provided for in a way that reduces conflict between us as we, kind of separate and pursue our own paths? What do we do with the marital home? How do we divide up retirement? If I'm representing a spouse who has not worked outside the home because the couple made a joint decision that one spouse was going to stay home and care for the children because they felt that was best for the children. How do we provide and support that spouse as he or she, as a marriage terminates and then he or she achieves training or further experience to be able to support themselves? And then with guardianship cases, I help clients either with a disabled adult child or a parent or an elderly family member or friend. If that person is, because of an illness or injury or dementia, no longer able to handle their finances or make decisions for themselves, I represent clients in trying to obtain guardianship. Or sometimes you don't need guardianship. Sometimes you can achieve it through another way. You can get a power of attorney or a trust document and help that person manage, their needs. And I also act as court-appointed guardian or counsel for people in a guardianship case or interested parties. So for instance, if it's a longtime friend of somebody who is maybe taken advantage of by their caregiver or their new spouse or their children, I help people, try to navigate those waters.